Hi, good evening. I'm going to show you how to stabilize your plants in the Kratky system using foam. Currently, I have a setup. I'm going to switch to it right now and show you. Yeah, I have a setup here with 15 plants, and it has about 5 eggplants, and it will have 3 okras is one, and I have a hole there, as you notice. That's where I'm gonna be putting one of the other okras, and I will be removing these rapini soon because I've just harvested them, and they are about at the end of their lives, I think, because they don't like the hot weather. So I'll just fill these here with okras. All right. So why am I making a change here? First of all, you'll notice I have some sticks put in place. These eggplants are going to get a little bigger, and they're going to also have fruit and so on. So they're going to need some stabilization. These sticks are at the moment to stabilize the tree itself so it can get the trunks growing up straight, and um, when it comes time for fruiting, I will change these sticks and put a heavier stick that's probably a little taller as well. So this is just a temporary measure. Now, the problem that we're having is that we were growing things in net cups, and you see like how I'm rocking this. When the wind gets a hold of these, it just rocks them, and they're very unstable. So I had to put some tape to hold things in place. But we got a solution for that. We can use foam, and I'll show you one that is already done with foam, and you see how rigid it is. Basically, this here is one that's being held by foam. Um, let's see how it looks in here. See, there's one done with by foam. Okay, and you see the sticks go down into the base of the thing, and it keeps everything nicely. Then this one is not down. Good. All right. So yes, so we need to change this situation here and make it a little more stable. So what I'm going to do now is go back inside, and I'm going to show you how I transfer things from here to this, all foam. Okay, be back in a while. Okay, so I'm inside now, and what we're gonna do is we're going to cut some foam and set it up so that we can put this plant inside. You see, the plant was in this net cup, and it had peat as the substrate, the growing material, and it was a peat ball, and the roots were hanging down into the nutrient. All right, so we get our what I do is I get my foam from these pool noodles, just a simple pool noodle that you cut about an inch of it, an inch and a half. I'm going to use off, and when it goes into the reservoir, it's going to look like this, and then I'll put the stick in looking like this. So that's 2 okras there that are already pool noodled and ready to go. And what I also will do is put a little piece on top here that will hide any light that might be coming in from the little gap in the pool noodle. So let's get to it. I'm going to pause here and set up the camera so that I can work with my hands free. Okay, so we're ready to begin. So first thing I'm going to do is cut the pool noodle so that I have an inch and a half about there. So I prefer to use the scissors because I can do a big gigantic cut. Okay, half the job is done. Pool noodle cut. What we're gonna do, I should actually make it nice and smooth just for looks. Just trim that top off. There you go. So you make a incision and make a plug so that you can get the plant slid in and out nicely. Okay. All right, let's see if it works. There we go. Oh. All right, so this little plug is gonna fit in like this so that it can squeeze, the gently squeeze the plant. So you see that there's a little bit of a gap here, but when we squeeze the thing into the opening, because this is bigger than the 2-inch diameter hole that we're using, so this will go in there. But in case there's a little bit of a gap, we cut a piece more and we'll put that over there to help while this goes down inside. So that's how we will cut the light out. All right, let's do it. Okay, now move that out of the way. We don't need those anymore. Now you see how it was with the peat and things. So we would have taken out the peat ball and we would have cut open the net cup. Oops, got some roots in here. We got to be careful there. All right, net cup gone. So basically we would wash this, and I'm not going to wash it right now. I'll do it afterwards. Okay, and get it as white as possible. So what we do is we slide this in here. I'm gonna keep the roots right at the point here where the roots join the trunk. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, and then I will need to put a stick to keep this here sturdy. Right now it's kind of small, but I'm just gonna get the stick in there anyway. So there's my stick, right? This stick is actually one of those barbecue. I think there's some kind of barbecue sticks or something. So then that's it. That's all there is to it. This hangs down in the nutrient. So let's pretend we're doing it here. All right, and that goes. Okay, you with us on that so far? It's in there, it's nice and sturdy. Now we want this here to grow upright, right? That will help us tremendously. So what I'm gonna do is use one of these pieces of plant clips. I like these. And just get a couple of inches. And I like the fact that it has this automatic clipper right there. So you just do a little squeeze and you got your little piece there like that. All right, so I'm going to just take the main branch. I'm gonna go here and create a little bit of a tie, but not too tight, because I want that when this hair grows, is going to get bigger, the trunk is going to get bigger. I want it to fill in that space there so it doesn't cut it and hemorrhage it or something. So now, next thing, we talked about if there's any light. Let's see. Can't really see much of it, but just to make you feel a little better, we're gonna cover that top there with that. I'm gonna put a little toothpick, keep it in position. Okay, and there you go. You have a nice sturdy stick, and you know it helps keep this in position. It will keep it going straight up the thing, because as it go up I can put another one and another one, or move that one up. So that's how you transfer from the neck cup to foam. Very easy. The thing about foam is that you can move this foam around anywhere. Like suppose you had a short tree here and you wanted to put a tall tree on this side as well, you could just whip this out, just squeeze it. I'm doing this with one hand, so all right, let's put this down for a sec. I could just squeeze this and ease it on out. There we go. And make sure I put it where it's here. I can put it in. Can we see that? Yes. I can put it in here. See? You can move things around. And that's how I will do it out in the big container. And put that down flat. Yes, they're all down flat. And there we go. Look at that. Supported. Yes. All right, so let's do the real thing now. I think I'm going to take the rapinis that I saw out there. I'm gonna take them and put them in here. And I'm gonna put all of these okras out in the system with the eggplants and make sure all the eggplants have support. So I'll do that off camera, and I want to thank you for watching. I know people worry about what substrate to use and stuff, but I think I had good growth using the peat pellets, and I think I like to continue starting them in the peat pellet, and then as they get to be like say 3-inch seedlings or so, and they have their roots system all developed nicely, I would move them from that peat pellet system into a foam system, because by then at least they wouldn't get squeezed by the foam, you know, and hemorrhaged. They will be nice and fine, and they'll grow up nice and sturdy all the way, so I won't have to do it again. So there we are. Thank you very much for listening. If you like this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.